What up, y'all? Bankroll Tim, bedded up. Took last week off. Today is July 5th. Had my kid here today. A little bedded up, look at him.
Fuck this couch.
Had him in there, he fully tacked in the tubs. Tried our best not to burn up the carpet and interior. We put some caulk on the tubs, put the little patch pieces in. I got 2 little pieces I'm gonna cut on an angle. I still gotta clean up all the weld marks in there, and then I'll put some caulk on it, or sealer, whatever the hell I'm using. But yeah, real fast, boom. I had wiped the tubs off when I installed them, so any bit of moisture, as you can see, rustled a little bit. But once I put the sealer on there, we got all the caulk, 1,000 tacks all the way around there. That little edge that's right there, that gap you see, boom. I'm gonna actually cut that on an angle right there. We got the top braced, same thing on that side, braced. The front of the tub where the back seat is braced. The caulk's all on there for tonight. Seam sealer, caulk, black top stuff, I don't know. Can't see it here. But anyways, tomorrow I'll be able to lay down the sealer that I use, the black roll-on stuff. Like I said, it's a type of undercoating, but it's made for the insides. So I'll do the whole trunk, inside of the quarters, which I already done, but I'll do it again with our stuff that we have. Today was a good day inside the shop. Got here a little late. I had to go and pick up the axles that I've been talking about. So there's one set of axles right there. These are brand new from Mosier, the length that I wanted. And you can see the screw-in studs. Those are for the dunk rear end that's over here. That dunk rear end is for Isaac. Bow tie performance on YouTube. Look it up, bow tie performance. It has the picture of Flacco's box Chevy, the fastest white LS box Chevy in the city. You'll see the picture of that on there, and it has the iMock sticker on the back of the car with the little IG sign. So anyways, subscribe to him, check him out. He does badass work. But this is the rear end for one of the dunks he has. Those backing plates and everything, of course, are gonna come off. Those axles are coming out, going in the garbage. The end that's on here is, you can't get anything for this bolt up, the way this bolt circle is. So cutting this end off, putting a box Chevy end on it with the new Chevy bolt up right here, and then it takes a smaller bearing. So I think the narrow is 3 inches on each side, so 6 overall for a 7-inch lip or an 8-inch lip on a dunk. So that's what's up with that. So that's what those axles are for. Then I have these Mosiers right here, which I put screw-in studs, so I had them drilled and tapped. But these were a set of Mosier axles that came out of that 7.5-inch rear end right there. So I had 2 inches taken off for this LSMC, 2 inches on both sides. So 4 inches overall. These axles right here are for the blue LS box Chevy next door, 30 spline, some big boys. I put a set of screw-in studs in here, so I had him drill and tap the hole for the 1/2 inch by 20, 3-inch stud. Boom, as you can see, the Loctite is on there, setting up. That rear end right there, I gotta get up on the bench, cut the buckets and all that off of it. Cut the buckets, oh, my battery's about to die. Cut the buckets and everything off of it, get it all cleaned up, get the ends cut off, and fab it up so that way I can get it in the LSMC. Nothing's been done to the GN. The tub plates right here, as you can see, are being cut. Boom. The inside of the car was cut to fit the frame. Now the tubs are getting ready to go in. We gotta heat this up with the torch. Scrape it off, you know, so that way you got a nice area to weld to. That's that side. This side. You can see they started to take this off by chipping at it, which is just undercoating. But anyways, heat it up, scrape it off, whatever comes off. However, you can do it to make it come off the easiest. This side needs to be trimmed a little more to fit the frame. So this one got work today, and the shop is a mess. But the guy that I hired to come in 3 days a week to clean and sweep and organize stuff, he will be in tomorrow. I think he just forgot about today, but he was here before and he has worked for me in the past. So 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, a couple $100. He's a kid, you know, whatever. Nothing done to the box Chevy, except for a box laying on it. I thought I had more for y'all, but trying to get out of here. As you can hear, I'm out of breath because I'm still fat, trying to lose a couple pounds. The doc says I need to lose a couple pounds, so I gotta lose some weight. But trying, I know I've said it over and over, trying to get this cutlass out of here. ASAP. As for the LSMC, very close, very close. What else do I got going on? I got the anti-roll setup that is for Mr. 75's Caprice, the Dunk. That's the under axle mount setup that I really didn't want to go with in the beginning, and then obviously had to go with. Those adjustable badass boxes are for the blue LS box next door, for that rear end. What do I got up on the desk here? Heim joints. Got your left hand thread and your right hand thread. Boom. Tube inserts for 1.5" ID tube. So this goes in the inside of the tube. You make it whatever length you want and you weld it to it. So you weld right along this beveled edge on the tube, which makes the control arms. Those are for my buddy Jason's OBS, because the 4-link setup in that was a eBay bought 4-link setup for that truck, which it just ripped the bushings right out of it because the shit is so cheaply made. So that's there, so we can remake all the bars and change it, but that's gonna be in a couple days, week or so. We're waiting on the posse to come in at Winter Circle for that truck. And, I don't know. Sweated my ass off today. I'm dripping sweat right now. Here, hold on. I'm really dripping sweat. Y'all got scared, didn't you? That's an ugly motherfucker. I just looked in the camera. All right, well, I'm about to shut it down. Get the hell out of here. I don't know what else. Don't know what else I got going on today. That was it. Axles, rear ends. Oh, I don't know if I put this on there. Here's the rear end for the 78 Cutlass. It's all painted. Braced up, painted, boom. I had painted underneath this car the other day. Painted all the bracing and everything. As you can see, the whole underneath of the car is nice and painted. A lot of spray cans, but spray cans of that good shit. And then I also painted underneath the MC. Fully painted all the frame bracing underneath that car. So I'll get some more footage of that tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to get this up here in a little bit. If you see it up in a little bit, you know it was today. What I say again, July 5th. Yesterday I put up that video of old videos that I had on my phone to try to let everybody know. You know, there's some cars out there that become popular over time or whatever, and they're cars that were done suspension-wise by Bedded Up Customs, obviously. Those that know. Other people know but don't want to say. I don't know what the big deal is with the hate on fucking don't want to say Bedded Up Customs. And then other people want to talk shit and say that shops are holding cars and shops are not getting work done and shops took money and this and that. Some of you guys probably already know who I'm talking about. But running their mouths, talking about a shop, they couldn't make it somewhere because the shop didn't want to do something or didn't do something, whatever. When I get paid, and if I'm gonna get paid, to do a rush job and they want it done right now, and I have to take a car off a lift and move it to the side that doesn't roll, and I got to put it on a jag and this and that, and you're not going to pay me? No, I'm not doing it. I'm behind as it is, and that's the business out there. You wait to the last minute to try to set me up to do something, this and that, but you don't want to offer me no money. Wow. I don't know where that comes from. Like I'm a lawyer and you got me on retainer or some shit. Now, if motherfuckers want to get on retainer, then hey, start dropping me some guap, and then I could do that. But you want to add stuff to me. Oh, here's a better one. The ones that go around me and go to my brother, the same ones that want work done and set up other jobs, and they go talk to my brother, and then they're backing me up even more, and they know that they're backing me up even more because my brother is involved in this build, a couple rear ends here and there, and the white Cutlass next door. So I'm behind because of last year with people cutting in line and not paying, or people cutting in line and wanting to give up pennies, you know? And I thought they were good people to take care of me, this and that. And whoever it is, you know, this person, that person, this person. I'm the one that messed up. I fucked up, allowed it to happen. I backed myself up. So I only blame myself, you know? I'm a man. I take the blame. I shouldn't have done it. This year, like I said, I'm not doing it. So if anybody wants to get mad at yourself. Let me organize what I got going on, and you should thank me for being able to do for you what I did do for you, and so on and so on, whatever. It's all good. I don't care. I'm just speaking about the business. Better Up Customs is behind because I let people in. I'm the one that messed up. So I'm not answering my phone. I'm not getting back to 3/4 of the texts that I got. I got back to a couple people. I still got a ton of unanswered texts, unanswered IG messages, unanswered Facebook messages. I'm sorry, you know, I got backed up. I got jacked up. Last week I had to rest. So I'm not trying to stress myself out anymore. And it's actually nice to have my phone on silent and not hear it going off 1,000 times a day with all the messages, the phone calls. You feel me? But anyways, y'all probably get bored of that shit. Bankroll Tim, Bankroll Customs, and I'm out. Appreciate y'all.